The Baer Solutions challenge number 3 for the month of September in partnership with Hunter Freeland Shooting. They are doing Tuxedo time. This is 3 targets set at 7, 15, and 25 yards with a reload in between. We'll break down what this drill looks like and see if we could win a prize this month. Let's get into it. The way the Tuxedo time drill works, you have targets at 7, 15, and 25 yards. You're gonna shoot them near to far and then perform a mandatory reload far to near. In that sequence, you have 2 open targets, 7 and 15 yards. The far target has to the right and left of the A zone are gonna be considered misses. I don't have that completely blacked out like you would have at a USPSA match, but I have it taped off, so anything outside of that tape is gonna be considered a miss. Anything above the A zone or below the A zone is gonna be still a C zone hit and will count towards my total hit factor. So, a couple things we gotta keep in mind. Acceleration on the near target, start to be more careful, 15 yards, very careful at the 25-yard mark, and then perform that reload at speed to make sure that we get the best time we can possibly get. We're gonna run through a bunch of times, but unlike last month's scenario, last month's drill, we won't be doing a ton of running, so that's good for my cameraman.
And you.
And me, I got extremely tired from that. So these targets are 1 yard apart, and that's pretty much it. We're shooting from this point. We're not moving at all, just performing a mandatory reload, and that's pretty much it. Attempt number 1. We're gonna play it a little bit safe on this one, assess our hits afterwards, see what the time looks like, see what that total hit factor looks like, and then we'll start speeding things up. Stand by, I need my shot timer.
How you guys doing? You guys doing good?
All right.
Been enjoying your Friday? We're shooting this on Friday, by the way.
Shot timer acquired. I don't need to run, so I don't need to worry about this thing falling off or nothing. Here we go. Oh.
Oh no.
Did not see that magazine. I think we started off well, the pacing was good. I felt it, but I didn't want to stop. 9-3 first shot. I mean, we were pedaling out the gate. Let's go ahead and assess our hits here. I don't have fresh targets, but I taped anything outside the A zone. So that's 2A, A and a C. And then 2A, 1 miss, because anything outside of that's a miss. So let's tape it up and let's run that again, make sure I get my reload clean this time. Felt pretty good about my pacing. Let's see what the second attempt looks like. Ready? If you're ready, stand by. Through that last one on the A zone. So we had a 7-9-1 overall. 3A, 1 D zone. And that was the very last shot of the drill. 2A, that's a 3A, that's breaking. 1 C. So we're there as far as hits go. We want all A's, but not terrible. Playing it safe back here. So we had 2 from the previous iteration. So we had 1, 2, 3A and 1 C. So that's gonna count as a C. It's just, again, anything outside the right or left is gonna be out. So not terrible, not terrible at all. Third attempt, here we go. All right. So it felt slower, but it was actually faster, 7-3-8 compared to a 7-9-1. I felt like it was a cleaner reload. Last shot again, I gotta be accountable for that last shot. I'm trying to accelerate for this last target. So we had 3A, 1C. 2A and then 2C here. So I'm gonna isolate that grip. I'm gonna really focus on fundamentals. Isolate the grip with the support hand. That's all it comes down to. I didn't feel great about these back here, but not terrible. 2C, 1 miss. 2C, 1A, 1 miss, I believe. So we had 1 outside. Reload's not bad. I'm not like completely fumbling over it, but it's not the best either. So I'm just gonna go smooth with it. Again, gotta isolate that grip. This one's not gonna be a winner, so we're not even gonna worry about walking up. The fact that we're not shooting, even though we have an obstructed target at 25 yards, that's another challenge, but it's not quite the same as running and trying to shoot a head box. Especially shooting a head box twice, worrying about your times. I mean, typically if I'm training and I'm shooting a head box, it's a hostage shot. So maybe an obstructed shot I can take, you know, be a little bit more careful with my shot, make sure my dot settles and then pull it. That's a little bit different skill set though. Okay, much more careful that time. Still 7, 8, 9, still in the 7s. Again, want to get that quicker, but really wasn't pushing the pace. So we had, and I knew this was the last shot, 3A, 1C for a total of 18 points. Felt good about this target, all A. So that's 38. And I felt good about this last target, but as you can see, we actually had 3 low. Not terrible. We had 38 points plus 9.
That's 47.
So 47 divided by 7, 8, 9.
I can't do that, man.
Is gonna be a 5, 9, 5. I think to be competitive, we gotta be in the 9 hit factor range, 10 hit factor range, which is very doable if we just had hits on this last target. Here we go. All right, I don't feel great about like how fast I should be shooting this target compared to the other targets, but that's okay. We still had all A's, but then I know I had a couple misses back here, just slightly. I could feel them just off to the left, 1 off to the left, and it looks like 1 off to the right. So those misses are gonna really hurt me. So we have 40 points back here. We got 2 A's, which is great, but we had 2 misses. So you're only accounting for 10 points. So that's gonna be 50 points this time. Still my best run. Divided by 7, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5 hit factor, so it jumped it up quite a bit. Hyping myself up, stay relaxed. Fumbled the draw. 902, fumbled that draw. Felt good. Let me reload, let me reset, recenter. .804, I think I had a miss on the far target, if I had to guess. 4A, 4A, and yep, left edge, man. So that's okay, we'll still calculate this one. So we dropped 1 hit, that's unfortunate. So we got 3A still. So, okay, you know, this little edge, we count for that, it would have been all A's. So 804 with a total score of 45, because we dropped 1.5, right? Or no, 55.
55, yeah.
Sorry, total out of 60 divided by 804. So new high score for me, 684. 684 hit factor. All right, told you we're getting there. I'm going high, super high on this last target. Boom, boom, and I'm gonna make sure that I got that grip, nice isolation, and I don't deviate to the left. Here we go. Still a 9.7 first shot. We're pretty much maintaining that first shot is under a second. So feel good about that. Here we go. Tuxedo time, baby. One low on the center target. Feel good about the last target, but one low on the second target. 8.12 overall. 4A. What'd I say? One low.
Yeah, there's
One low. But 3A, 1C. It's not counting me out yet. Let's go. Come on, 4A. Come on. There we go. 4A. Notice I am aiming high. I had that one high, so I'm aiming much higher now. 4A. So that's what, 58? Because we dropped 2. And that's an 8.12 score. So I believe that's going to be better.
That has to be better.
So now we're 714 territory hit factor. And I believe that's the new high. Relax the body. Everything comes into play when we relax. Lock onto each target, high on the last target. Here we go. All right. Probably have a miss on the far target, 7.57 score here, or time. Felt good about this. I think I had a line breaker. One of these, I believe, was this round. That's 4A. Felt locked in on this one. I did have one line. This, I believe, is a new one, but I locked in on this target. Felt good about that. And then, like I said, one miss, man. One miss over here, but 3A. So let's still, yeah, felt pretty good about that one. 7.57, let's still do the math here. We had 4A, 4A, 3A, right?
Yeah.
So 45 or 55 points divided by 7.57. We got a new high score here. Whoop, whoop. So took a miss, but went faster. All right, 2 more, we're gonna go 2 more reps. These are gonna be exploratory, just kind of burn it down and let's see what we get, see if we get in the 6-second range. Slower first shot that time, 109, so splits were better though. Ready? Six, 8, 7. Grip was horrible from the draw, but we rode it, and I don't know if I had any misses, even on the far target, so I'm praying these are all A's. I know I'm good on this one. Show it clearly. The A zones are good. I wasn't positive on this target because I kind of pushed a few to the left. 4A. Let's pray. Everybody pray.
One on the line.
So we had a miss. Mother, this is a family channel. And we had a C. So right there, man. Let's still do the math. This is 40, or God, I keep going in the 40s. 53 points because we're dropping 2 and we're dropping 5 here. So 53.
But the time was
The time was a lot better though. Felt really clean on my draw or on my reload and felt really clean on my transition. So that's kind of what I would like it to look like. So I said 53 divided by 687. We got a new high score.
Oh yeah.
And just verify the time here. So now we're cheating using Hop 147 grain.
Sponsor.
Force 10 at checkout, saves you 10%. Visual connection to the gun, visual connection to the target rather. Dot comes into view. Good support hand grip. And we're gonna be rocking and rolling here. This is actually the last one for all the marbles. We're gonna make it worth it. Hop 147 grain for the win. Glock 17 Gen 4. Here we go, here we go. .727. At times that was good and at times that was crap. So I had an 8-4 draw. So it was like absolutely beyond fast. But this was my first shot. And then I drag one here. So we got 2C, 2A. Two Charlie, 2 Alpha. And then felt good on the last one, but we had 2 or 3 misses. So line on the tape and on the tape. So that's gonna do it for us. Best time, or best hit factor, I believe was 7.7 something or 7.8 something. So we'll have that posted on there and we'll make sure we submit that to Baer Solutions. Big shout out to Baer Solutions and Hunter Freeland for this drill. Always good to come out and challenge yourselves. This is a different drill than the last 2 have been. They're always different. You're always working on different skill sets. So I think it's cool that there's a measurable, there's a drill out there. You can measure your success with it compared to other people in the community. So this was a ton of fun and I appreciate you guys watching this long. If you guys enjoy challenge videos like this, we're probably gonna be doing more of this because the instructionals are really fun for me. And I think it's useful information for you. However, I do like to come out, test myself, as a coach, test myself, see how I can do on some of these drills. And it's good to have you along for the ride. So if you want to see more of this stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that alert bell so that you're notified when we post a new video every Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern. And with that, guys, see you on the next video. Okay, that ammo does make a difference. That was insane. So,
why were we doing that from the start?
I don't know.